Hi, and welcome to the module on ColourFresh Create. In this module, we will enable you to unleash your creativity and look at the opportunities of creating soft pastel results to bold and vibrant colours. ColourFresh Create is a semi-permanent expressive colour range with 12 intermixable, pure, vibrant shades and 3 additives to truly personalise each look.
A lot of hairdressers ask me about why semi-permanent colour results change over time. Have you ever experienced this? For example, a vibrant purple results fading into a green. Well, the great news is that ColourFresh Create has been designed to fade true to tone over time, pastelizing during each wash, meaning the tone will get softer and more subtle during each wash. This is due to the carefully selected dyes to avoid an off-tone effect.
Being creative with ColourFresh Create is no problem at all. All shades are completely intermixable, so you can achieve so many different results. Here I will share with you some of the options. The 3 different additives can be intermixed to create different finishes from pastel results to dark and muted tones. They can also be used alone.
Let's take a look at some mixing options. Remember, as the shades are semi-permanent, they are not mixed with the developer, so they are damage-free. To create a bold and vibrant result, use the shade in the purest form. Intermixing is not a problem to personalize the look. However, some clients may prefer a different type of finish and result. Here we will share with you some options from pastel to deeper and muted results.
To achieve beautiful pastel results, we can combine ColourFresh Create shades with Tomorrow Clear. Here I will show you High Magenta Pure. Can you see how vibrant the tone is? How different are the results? Now I will combine Tomorrow Clear. Tomorrow Clear is a clear tone. Think of it like white paint, being mixed with a colour. The more white paint I mix, the softer the tone. It works in exactly the same way. To create a soft and more pastel result, add more Tomorrow Clear. For example, 1 part of High Magenta to 30 parts of clear.
To add depth to a shade, combine it with Tonight Dusk. Tonight Dusk is a deep, dark, almost black with a cool navy blue hue. It is ideal to subdue and deeper a ColourFresh Create shade. It's perfect for higher intensity shade as it adds depth to achieve a muted effect. Here is an example. If I take High Magenta and combine it with Tonight Dusk in a mixing ratio of 1 part Tonight Dusk and 5 parts of High Magenta, you can see how much the shade change. Perhaps it's ideal for clients that would not like to be bright and bold and would prefer a darker and more muted effect. Here's some tips. When combined with a ColourFresh Create shade, less is more. The depth will override the tone. Use a small amount to create a dusky effect. Tonight Dusk may fade in a blue tonal direction due to the navy tone that creates the shade.
And the last additive is called Vintage Blush. You can think of it like a delicate rose gold that adds a powdery yet purposefully lived-in result to your ColourFresh shade. You can use it alone, which I personally love, over lighter levels, or combine with ColourFresh Create shades to create a real vintage pastel result over blonde or pre-lightened hair. Here I have mixed Vintage Blush with High Magenta in a higher ratio of Vintage Blush, 1 part High Magenta and 30 parts of Vintage Blush. Look at the delicate effect this has on the tone. To summarize the additives, let's look at the High Magenta combined with all the additives next to each other. Here, the pure result is vibrant and vivid. With Tomorrow Clear, the pastel result is softer. With Vintage Blush, it's a powdery, lived-in vintage result. And with Tonight Dusk, this adds depth and makes the shade look deeper and more muted. 4 possibilities and options for your clients.
Having additives really helps to tailor-make colours for your client needs, as not all clients want a bold or a full head colour. Colour choice and placement can enhance or add detail to any haircut and meet clients' needs. To customize each look from soft and subtle to bright and bold, choose a placement that accentuates the haircut and complements the look by playing with ColourFresh Create additives.
The key to success when working with ColourFresh Create is ensuring you have the right underlying pigment for the shade you want to create. Let's put this into context. If I put nudist pink on a clean neutral blonde, here you can see the colour is true to tone. However, if I have a warmer underlying pigment, look how the tone changes. The warmth of the hair combines with the pink and you get a peach. To create vibrant looks, the starting point of the hair must be lighter. The lighter the hair, the brighter and bolder the result. On darker hair, the types of results will be softer and more subtle.
Colour Fresh Create works in the same way as other semi-permanent colours. The direct acting dye penetrates the cuticle layer and gives a ring of tone to each single hair strand. Each shade is saturated with a minimum number of dye types. This gives maximum vibrancy and ensures true to tone fading, meaning no shade will fade to an unexpected colour.
The other benefit to working with Colour Fresh Create is the creamy consistency. This is great for controlled application and precision work. For example, when working with multiple tones on the same hair, you don't want them to intermix. But we still want a pliable consistency when working with a full head or colour melting technique. The formula is ammonia-free, fragrance-free and peroxide-free. This means it is a zero damage formula.
So let's take a look at how to apply the colour. The range is full intermixable. You can apply directly on natural, light blonde, white or pre-lightened hair. Wear gloves and stay off the skin as some colours might stain. When mixing 2 or more shades together, always mix them really well. Remember, no developer is needed. Apply evenly to clean, dry or pre-shampooed towel-dried hair. For even results, comb through the hair and you will develop for 5 to 20 minutes.
Rinse thoroughly until the water runs clear. For optimum colour results, do not shampoo the hair after colouring, otherwise some of the tone will be lost. Colour Fresh Create will fade wash by wash and go from bold to pastel and eventually back to blonde. Depending on the starting colour, this can take approximately 20 washes. The bolder tones like blue lasting longer and the softer tones like nudist pink lasting much less. Great, so let's see how much you know. What is the development time? If you said 20 minutes, you're absolutely right. How does Colour Fresh Create fade? If you said Colour Fresh Create fades true to tone, then you've got it. How do you create a powdery, lived-in result? If you said add in some vintage blush to your formula, you've got it.
So let's look at what we covered in this seminar. Colour Fresh masks, which are ideal for your clients to use at home to maintain, refresh, or even transform a look. Visible results in just 10 minutes. Colour Fresh, ideal for in-salon and at-home use with depth and tone lasting up to 10 washes. And Colour Fresh Create, a fully creative tool with unlimited creativity with 3 different additives for results that fade true to tone during each wash. For more inspiration, check out all the amazing results other hairdressers created by following the hashtag #ColourCreators. And why not share your before and after results? Thanks for watching.